This is Julie Sprankles with Charleston Home and Design Magazine, and we are here at Family Circle Cup in the Melanie Udin Suite with interior designer Donna Horack and Art Institute interior design students Lorelee Griebell, Stuart Thalheimer, and Nicole Rath. Now, ladies, this space, it looks great. It looks very pulled together, but I understand you did face some design challenges in putting it together. You had kind of a limited palette of furnishings to choose from in the beginning. So how did you go about when you accessorized, making sure this would feel like a cohesive space?
Well, when we were asked to go and pick our furniture from Atlantic Furniture, I chose furnishings that were going to be pretty straight, streamlined furnishings. And then the Atlantic chose these pieces of furniture to go in this suite. So once we found out what our furnishings were going to look like, then we were able to go to Market Art and choose our art, and then to In-Finger Furniture to choose our accessories. So, you know, each of the design students got to choose accessories and art, you know, for this space. And so I'll let you talk to each one and let them tell you what they chose.
Well, Lorelee, how was it for you going and finding sourcing these accessories?
Market Art was probably my favorite, where we started with the big piece of artwork in the back, and we got our color palette mainly from our artwork.
Okay. Do you guys have anything to add?
I definitely agree. Once we picked the art, it was a lot easier when we went into In-Finger to pick out the accessories we were going to use.
Now, did you have a particular theme in mind? Obviously, it feels kind of organic in here. Did you guys have that in mind when you went into 86 Market Arts, or did it develop?
I think it developed there.
Now, you guys, being 3 different interior design students at the Art Institute, you're kind of all in different stages of your, upcoming career. How do you think a project like this will help you, benefit you moving forward?
Well, it's definitely a good experience to have. I've just finished, so this was definitely a good experience.
Jumping off point?
Yeah.
Nicole, how about you? Where are you at in your program?
I'm a little bit past halfway through until I graduate. I've done some internships where I've had to do installations, and I feel like it's a really important part of interior design, because actually, planning it out is different from sitting down and just sticking a piece on a coffee table like we did earlier, and we had some issues just pulling the pieces from, the colors from the artwork and making it all work in the space with what we had.
And Lorelee, you are almost done, right? You're not quite there, but getting there.
Yep, graduate in June.
So do you feel like this is something, this kind of crunch time is something you're going to have to experience in the future?
Yeah, it was a good opportunity and a more opportunity to meet local vendors like the Market Art and In-Finger Furniture. Give me more exposure to different designers there.
Now, Donna, what was it like for you? I know you're involved with the Art Institute. You're a really well-known designer here in Charleston. What was it like for you working with these students on this project?
It was great. It was really nice because, it was nice to see them put their own personalities into the project. And, when they were working on this room, and it was sort of like, pick and choose. What accessory goes best with which piece of art? It's like dressing a room. So I think they did an excellent job of putting all the accessories together and to pull together a cohesive room with our limited sources. So I was very proud of all the work that they did.
Well, and speaking of those sources, so Atlantic Bedding and Furniture, they did the basic, the tables, sofas, artwork from 86 Market Arts.
Right.
All the decorative pieces came from In-Finger Furniture, is that correct? And then these rugs were donated by Fine Rugs of Charleston?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. And I'm sure you have a lot of connections in this area and are used to working with these people, but what advice would you give to these students about making these kind of connections in the future?
Well, your vendors and fabricators are really what separate you from other designers. The better relationship you have with your vendors, the easier your projects are going to go. There's always a problem. If it can happen, it will. And so when you have a good relationship with, these sources like Fine Rugs, I've used them a lot. If I need something quickly or if something comes in wrong, well, they'll substitute for me. They'll help me any way they can to work it out. Because we work together. So that is, the best advice I can give these students is, make your relationships as early as you can, and, your career will go much smoother.
And you use these same sources for your second suite as well, the Caroline Wozniacki suite?
Right. Yes, and the suite over there has a much different feel from this one, and it's much a simpler design. And so anyway, I enjoy doing that too.
Well, Donna, will you tell us a little bit about your company?
Well, I'm a full-service design firm out on the island, Seabrook, Kiowa, and I also do projects in town. We do everything from renovations to, work with the contractors and do all the selections and for the finishes and fixtures, and of course all the furnishings. We design furniture, and we get things fabricated, so we're kind of a one-stop shop as opposed for the design, any kind of project.
Wonderful. Well, ladies, these rooms look lovely. Designers, interior design students, we wish you luck on your future endeavors. And Donna, thank you again. And once again, we are in the Melody Udin Suite at the Family Circle Cup. Thank you.